your eyes and think about life uncompromised. What would that look like? Life uncompromised. Start to deepen your awareness into your breath. Relax all your shoulders down to the ground. And what I mean is that weight on your shoulders. Yeah? Is that weight heavy? And just let it go. Set all of that aside for now. This is you, your time. Learning how to use your breath. Learning how to stay calm and centered, to be that eye of the storm. Breathe even slower and deeper now. Allow your breath to relax you down even more. The more you relax deeper down, the easier it is to get into that heightened state of awareness. And when you focus on the sounds of nature around you, the ebb and flow of the waves, your brain starts to rewrite all those patterns, erasing over old belief systems that just no longer serve any purpose. They just don't make sense anymore, do they? Life uncompromised. What would that feel like? Let's start to activate your bandhas, pulling your pelvic wall up and your navel in towards your spine, a strong abdominal lock. Allowing the heart and the chest to remain open and free so breath easily flows in and out. No constriction there in the chest. So here we are practicing what it feels like to balance that kind of action in your core, strong, lift and lock, yet your chest and your heart is relaxed. Flexion of the spine, nice and long, giving space to each vertebrae, grounding down through your sit bones, and lifting up through the crown of your head. Automatically the chin comes down towards the chest with ease, allowing all the muscles of the trapezius, your neck, to just fall away. Relaxing away any tension that may or may not be there. You're breathing it out. Inviting more energy and prana on your inhale. And breathing away any stress or tension, anxieties with your exhale. It has nowhere to go but to leave your body. Can't stay in your body anymore. Inhale. And exhale to release. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, circling up, gathering as much prana as you can. And exhale, centering, harnessing that energy within. Inhale, gathering it up. And exhale. One more, making it your best. Inhaling up. And exhale, centering that focus within. Now let's come into tabletop position. Let's just warm up the spine and cat-cow for a moment. So just bring feet or knees and hands hip-width distance apart. And start to inhale as you open up your chest, arching your back, tilting the tailbone up. Exhale, rounding the spine, just fluidly moving back and forth. Just checking in with your body. Seeing how your body feels today. And knowing that every day is different. Yoga is observing yourself without judgment. And the word yoga itself means to yoke, unite. Bringing together your mind, body, breath, all moving in one direction. One focus. Getting everything to work together. Yes? Now stay in tabletop position. Losing some extra weight there. So flex your spine, and we're just gonna lift. Left arm forward, opposite arm, opposite leg. Right leg comes up and back. Maybe rolling down your right hip just so it's even with the left. And think more about length than it is about height. So you really just want to stretch and lengthen, reaching past the toes, forward and back. Reach past the fingers at the same time. So you're giving space to each vertebrae, natural flexion, traction within your own body, reaching and breathing. And now slowly start to bend your knee, take hold of your foot, and just very gently kick back into your grip as you ground your bottom hand down. Keeping the core nice and activated. Your eyes are steady, one point. Still the eyes, still the mind, and then the body will follow. And slowly release, coming back to reaching it out nice and long. And now just bring it all out to the side. So arm, heel kicks out to the side. Just doing the best that you can. Deep breath here. And now plant your foot down on the ground and inhale, upper body to rise, opening up, stretching out the body. Other side. Opening up your heart to the sky like a gate. Opening up your gate. And come back to center. So back to tabletop. Relax your spine for a moment and then pulling forward through the crown of your head, back through your rear. Navel comes in towards the spine, other side. Right arm, left leg, lift up in opposite directions. Leveling out your hips, maybe rolling the left hip down so that it's even with the right. And then reaching, lengthening, activating every muscle in your leg to point the toe back, past the toes, and reach your arm forward, past the fingers as you ground down through your standing limbs. Lengthening and breathing. Just warming up the body, creating that heat within yourself to burn up that rubbish no longer needed inside you. Slowly bend your knee, take hold of your foot, and very gently just go as slow as you need to go. Come back into your grip, allowing your shoulder to open up. Focusing your eyes one spot. Eclipsing all distraction with your ekagrata. Eyes are still. Focused breath, focused attention. And come back to center, reach it out long. Belly pulls in, still breathing, come out to the side. And just doing the best that you can. Kick your heel out, away from you. Use your grounded hand to keep you centered. Pulling the navel in, and then stepping your foot down. Anchor, nice and strong. Inhale, upper body to rise. Just going from one side to the other. Side stretch here. And release. Coming back to your mat. Tabletop your spine. Now walk your hands forward. Spread the fingertips wide like starfish. And use every bit of your hand. Suction cup your palms down to the mat. Tuck your toes. Inhale your hips up into your first down dog. And just start to walk it out. Press your chest back towards your thighs very gently. breathing as you allow your lower back to open up. Relax your neck. Allow the arteries to open up, giving more blood flow directly to your brain. Press your palms down and away on the in-breath. And then press your heels away on the out-breath as you lift your tailbone, straightening through the arms and shoulders. And now walk your feet in. I'm going to twist the dog just a little bit. Your heels don't have to touch. It's okay if they don't. Keep your knees slightly bent, especially if you're working with tight hamstrings. And you're just going to reach. Right hand to grip the outside of your left ankle. Allow that stretch in your upper thoracic spine to relax as you breathe it there. And switch sides. Breathe your way from one side to the other. Right hand comes back. Left grip outside right ankle. And then come back to center. Walk your feet in just a little bit more. Ragdoll. Here you can reach for opposite elbows or just clasp your hands on the back of your neck. Widen your stance a little bit, turn the toes in with the heels out slightly and sway gently to the rhythm of the sound of the ocean. Just let your head go. Life uncompromised. And release. Hands come back down to the mat. Step it back, and we're going to go from high to dropping it low with control. So just press back through your heels. Knees can come down to the mat if you need to. Tuck your tailbone under. Navel comes in towards the spine. Stacking your joints. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, all in one line. You are strong. This is our secret to how we hold plank. You stack your joints. Bend your elbows. Keep them tucked into the sides. And lower it down halfway. Hold it here. You are strong. You can do this. You can hold your plank. Yes. Inhale. Upward facing dog. So you just roll over the tops of your toes. Open up your chest. And stretch it out. Be careful not to collapse in your lower back, so lift and activate your thighs up off the mat. Now use your core, fire up the belly to pull it back into your downward facing dog. Chest back towards your thighs, tailbone to the sky, press down through your heels and forward and away through your palms. Take a breath here. Deep inhale through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. And remember, it's more about length than it is about height. Scissor your thighs. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, bring the foot through to the outside of the right hand. And the knee comes down to the mat. Crescent warrior. Low lunge. Whatever you want to call it. So many titles, so many different names. Just getting yourself there. Opening up the hips. Opening up the heart. And preparing for lightning warrior now. Tuck your back toes down on the mat. Lifting yourself up. Now you're going to stay up on your back toes here. And you want to give yourself enough room between your 2 feet so that you're not balancing on a tight wire. Makes it a lot easier. Good. So stay up on the toes. Square to the front. Solid foundation. Back thigh up to the sky. Lightning strikes. Lean forward. Reach past your fingertips here. Really lean and use your back leg to anchor you. Resist to rest your chest on your top thigh. keep it lifted by firing up your core here. We're only here for one breath. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Both hands come down to the mat and then just hop the back foot up. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, round the back. Bring the knee in, balance and hold. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen the leg back out to long. And exhale, bring the knee in, tuck and roll. Inhale, lengthen the leg back out to long. Open up your heart. Really point the toes back. And exhale, round it. Tuck it into a tiny little ball here. And slowly lengthen the leg back out to long. Set your hands. Here we flow. Step the feet back. Bring it from high. With control, lower it down. Hover. Inhale to upward facing dog. Open up the chest and heart. Pull your heels away from the heart. And exhale. Use your core to pull you back into your down dog. Now take a breath here in through the nose. Nice and slow. And out through the nose. Maybe even slower. Inhale, other side. Left leg reaches long behind you. Lengthening it out. Scissoring your inner thighs. So maybe rolling the thigh, the hip down. Evening out with the right hip. Exhale. Bring the foot through to the left hand. Back knee comes down to the mat. Low lunge on this side. Opening up the hips. Keeping nice and flexed spine. So lengthening all the way from the tail through the crown of the head. And gently breathing as you open up your hips. Lightning warrior. Tuck your back toes. Straighten your leg. Lifting it up. Staying on your toes. Keeping that lunge. Squaring hips. Shoulders square to the front. Lifting the back thigh to the sky. Strong foundation, so make sure you have room between both feet, about hip width distance apart or shoulder width. If you need more, reach it forward. Upper body leans forward. Really got to anchor your back leg nice and strong. So you're reaching forward past your fingertips and back, pressing back into your heel. Keeping the pelvic lift. Your Mula Bandha and your belly in, Uddiyana Bandha. Nice and strong. We're only here for a breath. Deep inhale. And bring your hands down to the mat and just hop it up. Lifting yourself up as you look forward. Extending the right leg. Inhale. And exhale. Round the back. Bring the knee in. Tuck and hold here. Inhale, lengthen back out. Looking forward, right leg stretches back. And exhale, tuck it in. Inhale, lengthening it out. Opening up the body. And exhale, closing yourself back up. Inhale, lengthening it out. Step the foot back down onto the mat. And here we go. Plant the hands. Step the foot back, bend the elbows, lower it down. Inhale, opening up. And exhale. Lift the hips back into your down dog. And take a breath, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. And now walking your feet forward and your hands back to the feet. Coming all the way up to standing now. Flat back, belly in, inhale. Circle, sweep arms, come all the way up to standing. Interlace your hands. Press them high to the sky. Good. Step forward here. Now come all the way up onto your tippy toes here. So bring the heels up nice and high. We're going to slowly start to balance in our chair. So press your palms away, if you can see that. There you go. Now tilt your tailbone under. Still balancing on the toes. Keeping the spine nice and long. Eyes are focused. 1 point. And release. Heels come down to the ground. Fold forward. Just allow your head to relax. Bend your knees a lot. Just allow them to relax. This is a relaxing counter pose. We wind it up to let it go. So now just open up your stance a little bit more. Slightly turn the toes in with the heels out. Grip your big toes. And then very gently pull on your grip. Now your legs can be as straight or your knees can be as bent as they like. It doesn't matter what the picture is in your head of what you think it should look like. It only matters what it feels like in your own body. One more breath as you very gently pull and open up your lower back even more. And on your out breath, release. Plant your hands, step back into high plank. Here we flow it out. Bend the elbows and lower it down. Hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale. Lift up. Down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Coming into crescent warrior, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, step right foot towards right hand. Back toes are still on the mat. Lots of room between your feet. Inhale, upper body to rise. Now just bend your left elbow behind your back. Right arm comes back. Now you can reach for both fingertips if they don't hook together, if you can't get the hook together, but that's perfectly fine. We're just going to open up the shoulders here. Release any tension that may or may not be there. Yes. Square shoulders, hips to the front. Eyes are focused, 1 point. Now you can stay here, especially if you're a beginner. Remember, never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. And you're doing just fine right where you're at, or from where we're going to balance into a figure 4 squat. Inhale, press off the left foot, bring it around the heel, just set it down over the right knee. Bring the weight back into your heel. You're just going to hinge at the waist, keeping the top foot flexed. And then just sitting down, doing the best that you can do. Respecting your body. It will tell you when to push and when to pull back, so never be afraid to come out of a pose. There's always that beginning point in each yoga pose that you can stay at and work your way within that. Build your way. You will build strength. You will grow. You will evolve. One more breath here. We're going to come out, same way we went back in. Inhale. Exhale, we move. Changing our position. Leg comes back. And winding the arms, exalting the warrior. They come up behind. Opening up the heart, deepen your front lunge. Then we flow it out. Exhale. Planting the hands, step back. Lower it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale. Lifting back. Down dog. Take a breath. In through the nose. Out through the nose. And other side. Left leg lengthens back, stretching it as far as you can away from the body. Exhale, step it in. Just place it by the left hand. Crescent warrior on this side. Anjaneyasana. Now it's your right arm up. So right elbow is up. Left comes back. And breathing into your shoulders, opening it up. Just doing the best that you can. Staying up on the toes, on the back toes. Focusing your eyes in one spot. And again, if this is as far as you go, that's perfectly fine. A little more advanced, we're going to launch into the figure 4 squat. Inhale, press off the right foot, bring it up and over the left knee. You're just going to hinge at the waist and sit down, keeping the front top foot flexed. Eyes are focused one spot. Bring the weight back into your heel, your standing heel. Maybe even lift up the toes, just to feel where that weight should be. Now this will help you balance and keep you from falling forward. One more breath here. And slowly start to release on the out breath. Stepping the foot back. And winding the arms. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Lift up and back. Deepen your front lunge. And exhale. Hands come down, stepping it back. Moving through the flow, bend the elbows, lower it down to hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Now pull forward into high plank. One last plank here, so really make it count. Press back through your heels. And now you can bring your knees down to the mat if you need to, but we're gonna just spiral open. Side plank, lifting up and sending your breath into your upper extended arm. Moving towards the other side, just rolling from side to side. Just doing the best that you can. Keeping your awareness and mindfulness on what's happening in your own body. And come back to center. Now slowly lower it down, all the way down to the ground. Take a moment here. So just take a breath or two as you let go of the effects from standing as we transition into laying down, working on the spine. So shifting your mind from one activity to the next. Now open up your feet about wider than shoulder widths apart. And then bring your hands together, clasp behind your back, shoulder ins. Now activate your legs. Exhale all the air out. Legs are strong. Plant the tops of your feet down into the mat as you inhale, lifting up your chest, lifting up. Just doing the best that you can. Be very gentle, breathing into this. Elongating through the crown of your head. So again, giving space to each vertebrae as you extend your spine. One more breath. And release. Relax here for a moment. Relax your shoulders. Just let your mind go. And now coming into swimmer, arms elongate, just right here above you. Now we're going to plant opposite arm, opposite leg. So bring your right arm down, plant it nice and strong. We're just going to lift. Left arm, right leg. So we're working with the natural traction within the body. We're grounding down through the limbs that are on the ground and lifting up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Grounding down and lifting up at the same time. And now slowly bring these limbs out to the side. Just again doing the best that you can. And come back to center and lower it down. And it don't have to be big movements to make big differences. Remember the opposites. Exhale all the air out, other side. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Grounding down, lifting up at the same time, so you're using all your limbs. And then bring it out to the side. Just doing the best that you can. And come back to center. Lower it down. Relaxing your back here for just a breath. And then slowly bringing your hands to the shoulders and pressing yourself up and back. And just sitting back, laying down on your back. Bring arms down to the sides. Just extend your toes straight to the sky. And pull your navel down in towards your spine now, creating a C shape here. Take a deep breath, and now lower your legs just a little bit. Keep pressing your belly down, flattening your lower back. Inhale. And now exhale. We're going to use that energy. Lower your legs just a little bit further. Just going as low as you can. That feels good to you. Inhale. And exhale. Now lower your legs a little bit further. As far as you can go without letting them touch the ground. Keeping the legs strong. Navel in. Flatten your lower back and release. Gently bring the knees in towards the chest. Good. Look side to side. And roll up into your boat, Navasana. So here, just do the best that you can. We're going to balance on our sit bones. Good. Bring hands to heart center here. You just want to lift up through the crown of your head and do the best that you can. Here we twist. Extend the right leg. Twist towards the opposite way. And keep just moving fluidly. Going at your own pace. Side to side. Breathing your way back and forth. Just a few more. And release. Lowering it all the way down. And taking that breath, smoothing it out. Eagle abs. So just crossing the right leg over the left, right arm down and underneath the left elbow, wrapping them around. Inhale, lengthen your limbs away from you. Legs away, arms up. Exhale, crunch in. Elbows and knees come together. Inhale, lengthen away. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, bring it together. One more away. And one more connect. Switching sides. Left leg up and over, left arm down and under. Inhale, lengthening up and away. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Just breathing your way from one opposite end of the spectrum to the other. And last one here. And release. And wind the arms and wind the legs. Bring the feet hip-width distance apart. Fingertips graze the backs of the heels. Setting up for bridge. Inhale. Hips up. Tucking the tailbone under. Clasp your hands. Interlace your fingers. Walk your shoulders in towards each other. This is as far as we go in bridge. And sometimes in bridge, an image of a relationship that's broken may come up. Not saying that it will. Whenever you're in bridge, starts to repair that broken relationship, showing you what you need to work on within yourself to bring yourself at peace. Learning how to breathe through it and experience whatever it is that presents itself in the moment. One more deep breath here. And slowly start to release. Bring your hips back down to the mat. Bottoms of feet come together, knees apart. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Let's circle that fire, that energy round and round, burning up any rubbish, anything left in the body that needs to go. Let's get it out now with the out breath. Inhale. And exhale. Open up the mouth. Just letting it go. Inhale. More life, more energy, new. And exhale. What just doesn't make sense anymore, just let it go. Inhale. It's the last one. We're going to make it count. And exhale. Slowly start to release. Bring the knees into your body. Slowly rock and roll, making your way up to sitting. One last spinal twist. Sit bones nice and even. Inhale. Arms reach high to the sky. And exhale. Twist and round to one side. Rinsing out the spine. And gently coming back to center. Realigning. Inhale. Lifting up. Giving length and more space to each vertebrae. And then exhale. Twisting open. Other side. And gently make your way back to center. Close your eyes for a moment, bringing hands to heart center. And then thumbs up to your third eye center, right between the eyebrows, thinking of your intention here today. Thinking about what you'd like most to bring to the world today. Or maybe dedicating this day to someone or something special in your life. Whatever that intention may be, let's breathe life into it. Inhale. Lifting prayer hands all the way up, out, and exhaling around. Back to your heart center. 2 more times as you inhale, sending your intention out into the universe. Full circle coming right back to you as you exhale. Inhale, out and around. And exhale, coming right back to where we all began. Thank you so much. It is such an honor to have you on this journey along with me. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me and sticking with this. So glad to have you with me. Are you glad you did yoga today? Oh, you love Kihei, Raider fan man. Oh, I love Kihei too. You know the Kihei town, yeah? So good to see every one of you, to see your love, to feel your love, to have you here with me. You keep me going, you inspire me. What? Is that where you graduated, or are you there now? That's so awesome. This is your last chance to share as well. So click on the 3 dots. We're just getting started. This is just the beginning. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same place. Aloha. Go ahead. Sorry.